somebody. With the Molotov, opts to go towards that inner bomb site, whether they want to use it to prevent rotations in the connector or actually have it for the after plant. Usually comes in handy, but with 3 players down in pop, you have to imagine they're going to work off of the smokes being tossed up from CSGO there into connector. Ooh, that's a rapid shot onto somebody.
Oof. The aim from Tyloo and the pistol is true. Landing crisp headshots. There's another one, but that's the freest of all of them because no one was covering the bomb planter of Dick Stacy's back. The Malta trying to spin around and connect headshots. It's down to a one-on-one. Dexter is going to claim the first bit of blood onto Bentet, but it's not enough to stick and make anything happen. So he's going to back out. He's heading towards B.
Well, he's expecting a quick hunt from Bentet, but Bentet was more preoccupied by finding a defuse kit. So the standstill begins. Dexter's decided to commit towards the inner bomb site though, and Bentet's going to hear this.
I think Bentet's fine with taking the longer range duels with the USP. He can kind of dictate the pace a little bit more now, rather than walking out to potential trap. Dexter though is perched up on the side. He liked to play this a lot on the defense side, but he's missed his chance. Bentet flicking across, and it's going to be Dexter that claims the second pistol on the side of Greyhound Gaming, and what a massive round that could prove to be.
Really big clutch round from the in-game leader of Greyhound. Does it so calmly as well. For the longest time, that looked like Tyloo round wrapped up. Freeman with the 2 big kills, denying the bomb plant. Summer swinging out from, well, through the smoke on Green Train, not being able to find a connection. That seemed to be the turning point and brought it back in the favor of Greyhound. So 2 for 2 on pistol rounds here on the final map. Then again, they were 2 for 2 on pistol rounds on Dust 2 as well, and that didn't quite work out for them.
Not quite.
Let's see though. There's no scout in the hands of Bentet this time, so maybe they can rest easy.
It's interesting as well for me, Halvor, to always see the preference when it comes to SMG. CSGO always uses the MP5. And he's one of the few players that I see always using this SMG.
We saw APOC with the MP7 as well. That was his go-to, so... And again, it doesn't really matter how good of a weapon it is. If you can't handle it or you don't feel comfortable with it, and therefore you're not going to be able to land your shots, it doesn't matter how good it can potentially be if you haven't been able to figure it out. But if you know how to use the MP5 and whatnot, and that's leading you to a lot of success, then that's perfectly fine. Oh, Urka saving Dick Stacy there, for at least for a period of time. But they're going to be able to come through that round with limited losses. Then again, very minimal investment from Tyloo. They want to look forward to that 3rd round buy on the CT side, which means there's not going to be a whole lot of utility. So we might see some aggressive moves coming out from the Chinese side. I mean, now they're going up against 3 SMGs. I'd feel pretty good about that if I'm on the CT side, even if I am down on.
Maybe we are going to see a B execute come into play and get up close with these SMGs with a barrage of bullets. One smoke remains with 1 minute 20.
Yeah. They're not pushing aggressively either. They're being steadfast on the respective sites. See if they can actually make something out of it. Damage being done through the smoke, but he's actually going to get picked off, Freeman. This has gone awry real quick. They have made the rotation in. But again, Urka's pushed forward.
Yeah, they need to get these kills quickly too because they have no kit. It's all down to Dexter on 1 HP and Malta with a UMP. And he's up at the top towards Boxhalls. He doesn't have a Molotov. And he's going to get spotted at range. This is definitely not tailor-made for the UMP. He wants to try and get the diffuser down, and he has been successful.
But way too much time left, yeah.
That is Tyloo's mood right now. Focused. Not dead.
Very much still alive, holding on to that round with 2 players. But again, it was a bit of a gimme for Greyhound there with all the SMGs held on from the previous round. Getting a bomb plant down as well. They should be able to reinvest into AKs and some utility. Dexter's going to be worse for wear, I suppose, but should still be perfectly fine.
So another full capital purchase by both teams. Both dwindling down on cash. This could effectively be a 2-for-1.
It's a big one. Freeman only with a scout as well. Bentet posted up just to spot legs. He's going to duck out the second he spots anything, but he might not be quick enough to dodge Sicko. That's the danger of that spot as well. And if you're tight loot, you're saving now.
Yep.
You're getting as far away from the area as possible. And the gamble of having Bentet as the sole defender towards inner did not pay off.
I'd like to see Urcast go on a hunting mission here with the MAC-10.
Yep.
It's expendable. Maybe can take a couple kills with you.
He might try to, well, he might pick up the gun from Bentet.
Also true, yep.
Be happy with that.
I guess the question for Greyhound is, we can drop Urcast a weapon, no problems. Is it more worth to take guns away from them?
It probably is at this stage, but again, we've seen so many teams throughout the Americas minor, European minor, well, just all the minors really, that they're more betting on themselves, more so than actually going hunting in a lot of these scenarios. And Tyler are going to be able to stay alive with the fort. So only Bentet goes down. Question is if they're going to rebuy behind this. Somebody does have enough to drop an M4 for Bentet, which is also going to give him plenty of utility to actually fend off that inner bomb site. See what they decide to make out of it. It would obviously mean that somebody doesn't have any additional money to spend on utility, and actually there's not going to give him a weapon at all. This is a bit of a weird one, especially because he plays that inner bomb site. Somebody still could have dropped off of Famas.
I don't get it. He's playing a CZ alone on B. Like, surely you trade out an M4.
Yeah, I don't see why they wouldn't have done that, but I don't know, maybe crossing their fingers that they're going to end up towards yard. If they go towards inner, again, it becomes a similar scenario for Tyler, right? They just have the 4 players holding back, trying to save. But I think it's the further we get into this, the more solidified the economy on ground is going to be. Therefore, more likelihood of them actually hunting down these remaining Tyloo players.
He has been joined now by Freeman with the scout.
Oh, is attacker going to check the spot? He isn't initially, but still wins out. Does have cover as well to get back, so man advantage with Tyloo. Somebody's going to double up on that.
Retaliated outside of main. Both Attacker and Dexter are worse for wear. Wounded as they try and lumber towards the end of the round.
Well, Bentet's timing here on the backside could be crucial. Dexter's on solo HP as well.
The bomb still hasn't transitioned across to the side. It's just outside of main. There's going to be a smoke planted down to try and afford them the luxury of moving across.
Oh, the nade.
This is going to be death. Ooh. Yep. Dexter watched it the whole way, and there's nothing he could do about it. That cordons off one of the angles of approach from Tyloo's perspective now. If Bentet does drop into Pop Dog, it's going to give Greyhound a lot of problems. They can't check the backside of the site. Attacker going to try and deal with Sicko, but actually gets the kill just in the nick of time. I thought Dick Stacey may have his teammates back covered. Not quite. Flashbang out. Freeman going to take the brunt of that to the face, but he can just pull back a little bit. Kit's now been picked up. It's Bentet against Dick Stacey. He's holding down the defuse.
Yep. Risk. Yep.
Legends never die when the world is calling you. Can you hear them screaming out your name? Legends never die. They never lose hope when everything's cold and the fighting's near.
It's deep in their bones. They'll run into smoke when the fire is fierce. Oh, pick yourself up, 'cause legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die.
just collected all of their lives. When everything's lost, they pick up their hearts and bend to face. Before it all starts, they suffer through harms, the card shots free. Whoa, pick yourself up, guys. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die.
Oh, when the world is calling out your name,
Begging you to fight.
pick yourself up once more. Pick yourself up, guys.
Legends never die.
Legends never die. Legends never die. Legends never die.
Legends never die. Messing with my head again. You had your heart set on me, but these feels they come and go, and they come so easily. Tell me what it is about you that I can't forget. But you're breaking down my walls again, just to set me free. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, we always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Staying up when I go out, you gotta know I'm all yours. But when I say what's that about, you start slurring your words. Tell me why you have to seem so distant when I'm holding you. Your fingertips are drifting away, and I fucking love how it hurts. Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, will always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I love the way you are, will always leave me? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I? Why do I, baby, why do I love the touch but never love the feeling? watching it end again and again. I feel it in ways you follow me, drifting to places I should leave. So close to the edge of something so perfect. We were too scared to take the leap. I'm missing the way we used to be. Let me go. Let me in this
caring for our cows. That's what this symbol stands for.
Hijo de puta.
Loadout as well.
Hijo de puta.